news tonight. I'm Royce Drake. Thanks for joining us. Three men who a senior police officer described as trunkers were shot and killed on the seawall behind the National Service ground. There are reports that the men were killed during a shootout with the police. Persons around the area said they heard a barrage of gunshots and immediately took cover. The men were using this black car, which was reportedly being traced by the police. Two of the men died close to the vehicle, while the third man's body was found a short distance away. The police then cordoned off the scene and commenced their investigations. It was while the police were processing the crime scene, a family member of one of the dead men arrived on the scene. She identified him as Delroy Cordes.
On the seawall.
You want
it's
that?
Dextroy Cordes. This people call it Dextroy Cordes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Travis. I am the sister that's looking after my brother. I want to see my brother.
All right.
The vehicle, which was allegedly used to transport the suspected bandits, had no bullet holes to give the impression that there was a shootout. The police's version of events said following several incidents of robbery under arms committed on persons who would have gone to various commercial banks to conduct financial transactions in recent times, surveillance and collaboration with key stakeholders were improved. According to the police, today around 10:30 hours, based on information received from operatives performing duty in the vicinity of Scotiabank on Robb Street, a motor car with two suspicious-looking characters was seen in the vicinity. Ranks of the anti-crime patrol in an unmarked vehicle were alerted and followed the vehicle, which by this time was observed following a customer who had just exited the said bank and was in a motor car. The police say the observation continued and ended at the Kingston Seawall, where the customer had by this time parked his motor car. At this time, the two suspicious characters in the motor car drove up to the customer's vehicle and exited, one brandishing a small firearm at the customer. At the same time, the police anti-crime patrol, which was by now in close proximity, called out to the suspicious-looking characters. The one who was armed discharged several rounds at the police, who returned fire. This initial exchange resulted in the demise of two persons later identified as Delroy Cordes, also known as Dottie 46 of Grove, East Bank, Demerara, and Kwame Asana of Buxton, East Coast, Demerara. The release added that seconds after the initial exchange of gunfire, two males were observed on a CG motorcycle in close proximity to the motor car of the now dead suspects, and one of the two persons on the CG motorcycle discharged several rounds at the police, who again returned fire, which resulted in a third person identified as 57-year-old Errol Adams, also known as Dynamite, a known character of Dartmouth, Essequibo Coast, and Buxton, East Coast, Demerara, being mortally wounded. His accomplice sped away on the motorcycle. A 9mm pistol along with magazine containing 7 live rounds and 4 spent shells were found next to the body of Dextroy Cordes. Kwame Asana and Errol Adams were previously arrested in connection with several offenses, and Delroy Cordes was previously granted bail on a simple larceny charge with trunking. The police said the roof and windshield of the police anti-crime vehicle were damaged. In the motor car, which was driven by the now deceased Kwame Asana, the police found the following items: a supplementary precept, 1 driver's license, 10 passports belonging to himself and family members, 2 keys used by trunkers, 2 handcuff keys, a bandana, and clothing. More news after this break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping.
Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Breaking news alert. Don't be scammed or fooled by top brand imported mattresses. The imported mattress has a 320 coil count. Comfort Sleep mattresses have 416 coils. Top brand imported coil thickness is 1 millimeter. Comfort Sleep mattresses, 2 millimeters. Top brand imported spring size is 55 inches by 75 inches. Comfort Sleep, 58 inches by 78 inches. Top brand imported protection mats are of poor quality and very thin. Comfort Sleep mattresses use a 780-gram protection mat. The top brand imported mattresses use a thinner foam. Comfort Sleep uses a wider and thicker foam. Don't waste your hard-earned money on a poor quality imported mattress. Buy quality. by Comfort Sleep Mattresses.
Welcome back.
Popular Facebook personality and makeup artist Lolita Calinder, called Lola, was today charged and placed on bail when she appeared in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. Calinder, who pleaded not guilty to assault, was placed on $30,000 bail, but she was not allowed to leave the court as she was taken back to police custody. Lola is expected to face charges in connection to harboring a wanted fugitive, Troy Thomas. Lola and Thomas, a fugitive from justice in the United States, were arrested yesterday by police during an early morning raid of Thomas's Lillian-Dahl home.
A man's beer.
Breaking news alert. Don't be scammed or fooled by Top Brand imported mattresses. The imported mattress has a 320 coil count. Comfort Sleep mattresses have 416 coils. Top Brand imported coil thickness is 1 millimeter. Comfort Sleep mattresses, 2 millimeters. Top Brand imported spring size is 55 inches by 75 inches. Comfort Sleep, 58 inches by 78 inches. Top Brand imported protection mats are of poor quality and very thin. Comfort Sleep mattresses use a 780-gram protection mat. The Top Brand imported mattresses use a thinner foam. Comfort Sleep uses a wider and thicker foam. Don't waste your hard-earned money on a poor quality imported mattress. Buy quality. Buy Comfort Sleep mattresses.
Prospective homeowners, the Central Housing and Plan Authority invites you to their open house event starting Friday, March 9th through March 23rd, 2018. Come down to Perseverance East Bank Demerara Housing Scheme and have a look at our move-in ready, stylish, modern and affordable duplexes. Our homes afford you endless opportunities to create lifelong memories. So be sure to visit our open house event as we continue to
Open minds while opening doors.
And that's a wrap for this edition of our news. Do join us again tomorrow for another edition.